Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin in Tucson, Arizona. Thanks for being here today, where we have a CAC stickering unboxing for you. So pop some popcorn, folks. Snap into a Slim Jim. We've got a lot of coins. I think we got a couple dozen coins to go through. Most of them belong to the shop. I got a couple for customers. Just a couple of these commems here. This Elgen is in an old Rattler, PCGS Rattler holder, and it is graded Mint State 63. And overall, really cool looking coin. If you've never seen an Elgen before, he has the great, what type of cap is that going to be called? A beaver cap? Something like that. MS63, and we get the CAC sticker on that guy. So well done. It was good seeing you. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. Okay, actually, here we go with a coin that is stunning, but also we got the PVC sticker on it, this MS67. This one I know belongs to a customer. The coin itself is stunning, and the PVC, you can see some of the whiteness there at that angle popping up on that guy. What a shame, because that's a lovely, lovely coin. This one, I'm pretty sure this one's ours. This is a Pan Pac 1915. This is in the slightly older slimline holder. This is the holder that came out right after they stopped using the fatties. For a while they had this thinner holder. So this is a Mint State 65. This coin is one of those wild coins where they always have just a ton of die polish. So you'll see lots of like little swirly lines in the fields, kind of behind stuff and through stuff. So this guy, interesting enough, did not sticker. Also interesting, I was curious about this because personally I think this is a coin that, it has some PVC on it, and I did not get the PVC sticker. So am I complaining about not getting stickers? I don't know, maybe. This new Rochelle, I don't know if this is ours or not. There's a couple of these commems that are not ours. I knew the one wasn't. I'll try to remember what else is not here, but this particular coin is graded MS64, and a beautiful coin. If you ever had a cattle question for numismatic trivia, here it is, the new Rochelle. Got the green bean. For those of you who don't know, and you're just like randomly watching some coin video, the CAC stickering is a process where you have a coin that's already been graded, and the company is going to put their sticker on it if they think the coin is nice for the grade. That's the simplest way to describe it. Here's another coin that actually looks like it might have some PVC to it that did not get the PVC sticker, this MS65 Texas. The quality of the coin is there. Once again, it's hard for collectors. You get this conundrum where you get these coins that are in the old holders, and you're not really certain what to do with a coin that has PVC on it, because people like the holders. So this coin, yippee skippy, I really like this coin. Like, no discounts, folks. Sorry, once in a while we get some coins that are, I think, just a little bit extra special. So this particular coin, here we have another Frontiersman. This is the Vancouver, Fort Vancouver. Also you could just collect coins with guns on them, or maybe guys just with beaver hats. There's a few of those. The Fort Vancouver Centennial, founded in 1825, Vancouver, Washington, Hudson Bay Company. Another fun trivia, Hudson Bay Company, it's a company coin, right? I mean, it's a US coin, don't misunderstand me. But this particular coin, MS65, this is also that old slimline holder, and got the green bean, and that coin, there's only so many coins that I get in that I can say I'm like proud of, but I really enjoy the toning on this coin, the overall look to it. I think it's really a superior type coin. Next up, we have a Booker T Washington MS66. This coin I sent in because it was just like super flashy. The economics of this coin don't pan out even if it's stickers, but sometimes you're just kind of like doing a service, I suppose. But stickered on that, and I'm happy about that because I think this coin is really fantastic. Mr. Fantastic. Really bombastic. We're going to go next into, it looks like cents, nonsense, some of my nonsense, 1900. This is an MS65 red. And man, I really love this coin. It's got just the fire orange look to it. In another lifetime, I collected these guys extensively, specifically. And MS65 red. Love the coin. Didn't sticker. Not mad at that. Think it should sticker okay. I mean, but it's beautiful. Stunning, stunning coin. And then up next, we've got this 1909, which is a 65 red. And you can see the different color palette. And I'm a big fan of the orange, like the fire orange versus like the copper look for red. Both these coins MS65. Good news is I'm actually consistent here. So we got 2 with no stickers. There's a little bit of schmutz here on the case. I don't think that matters a whole lot. Yeah, that first coin is fire. I like that. I mean, both these coins are nice, but I like the orange, and I'm not gonna lie. Next up, we have an 09 VDB. This is a 66 red. So 6s are cool because 6s, you start to get this really, how would I put it? Like electric view. Like the coin is just electric. It's just, when you see a 66 on a cent from this time period, so this is the 09 VDB, 66 red, and this has that copper red color, which is, you know, a very traditional look. Got the sticker, that's a nice coin. Those become very difficult to get in higher grades. 09 VDBs were hoarded because there's the first year of issue, and we had both the Philadelphia type and the Philadelphia plain type, and you had the VDB type, and those guys were hoarded. And so here's the 09 in a, this is not the VDB, in 66 red. This has just a touch of wood grain finish to it, but it's still red. And it is electric. Boogie woogie, guys. Look at that. A little bit of tone down there. Pretty coin. Did get the sticker on that, so nicely done. Next up is a 15D and a 64 brown. Okay, this is another coin that I should only be proud of one coin per show, but you know, there are coins that we send in that we think have a shot at getting graded or getting a sticker, and the math just maths. You're like, okay, we're gonna take a shot because, like Hamilton, we're not throwing away our shot. This coin, when I got it in, I thought was stunning. This is a 15D and an MS64 brown. Definitely a cool coin. The mint marked coins from the teens on the Lincoln series, super tough to get. This one just has that little touch of iridescent toning to it, but in a nice clean way without any of that, like, whatever, PVC look. Happy sticker day. Happy sticker day for that guy. And you know, this one here, next up, the cents are just dominating today. This 1911, this is a 64, this is a proof 64 red brown, and once again, this is the type of thing where old green holder, got a case that's just been through the ringer. You don't see many proofs. I might have to look at this mostly from afar to get kind of that feel and look to it. You can't really see the rim on this coin because of the holder, but it has a really cool tone to the back. And I just don't know what to do with this coin here. The sticker on there is not theirs. This is mine, right? Like 64 red brown, proof, neat coin. I don't know what I'm going to do. There's a part of me that wants to get this just in a new holder, ignore the fact that it's coming out of an old green holder, and maybe give it a little bit of some proper loving. Next up, a 43S in 67. Oi. 67, not an easy grade to get. Once again, the case is a little scuffy. That's why we use the little case protectors when we have our coins in inventory. MS67 on that guy. I think I had a group of, let me call through these things here real quick. No, I thought I had some more I'm just wrong. I was going to save some other some other steel cents because I thought I had more coming down the pipe. Well, I really should just quit while I'm ahead here, but I do have a box full of coins to go through. So we're going to keep rocking and rolling. Next up, we've got a 1872 2-cent piece in a fine 15 holder. Tougher date on the 72. And come on, y'all. There we go. That's the coin. Fine 15, PCGS Fine 15. I have not sent many 2-cent middle grade, lower middle grade coins in. And this one, I'm a little surprised it didn't sticker, just because it's a really nice looking coin. Obviously, the grade is there. I mean, it's a beautiful fine 15. I would say that, maybe there's something there that they saw that was a distraction or detraction, either way, that, maybe they just wanted to give me something to talk about. But no, it's definitely the type of coin where nice, even, clean coin. I'm thinking there's something else that they saw that I didn't see, maybe some discoloration or something. This 1906 V-nickel is PCGS 66. It's a Wowlapalooza. Boy, that was a stretch. Not that much of a wowzer. It did not sticker. Super nice fields, really bright coin for a V-nickel. We've talked about before, once you get into the 66 grades and 67 grades, it's very hard to get stickers on things. And that particular coin did not sticker. Next up, a 1913. This is going to be your Type 1. I think I might have a Type 2 here. Let's see what other nickels we got coming down the pipe here. The Type 1 and Type 2, the difference is the Type 1 has the ground that is raised or swole or whatever, and then the Type 2 has the flat earther, the flat grounds. So this MS67, super high grade, they come lovely. Hard to get a sticker on, lovely coin. Did not sticker. This one is a 38D, also in 67. Nickels are hard to grade and high grade. I have a real hard time grading nickels because I personally don't see the contact marks as well, and I'm just going off of luster and eye appeal lots of times, because the contact marks oftentimes are hidden in the way that the Indian's hairline is very naturally dented. It's hard to tell. And if it's a spaghetti western, it'd be all dented. All right, so MS67 CAC sticker, got that. All right, we're going. Next up, MS67. This is a 41D and a 67 full bands. Mercury dimes are an interesting case study in market, because once you get to the higher grades, the NGC and PCGS, well, this is true of a lot of grades, a lot of series, NGC and PCGS price points start to diverge. They definitely go in different directions from one another, mostly because guys who collect PCGS registry sets aren't buying NGC coins. Really pretty coin, no sticker. I would say touch of that haze there, which maybe needs to go away. And once again, whether or not that's getting called PVC, there is no mention of it here. This guy coming up next is going to be this 1911D and MS65. Nice looking coin, did not sticker. Once again, a lot of these older coins, you can see a touch of haze there, and it's like you just always tempted to do something. All right, this half dime, here we go. This is a case study in small coins. I have a small coin collection, right? 1838, no drapery, half dime. This coin is very attractive. I like the toning on it. A good looking coin in person. This is an old green holder, and PCGS old green holder 64. I just want to show you when it's no drapery. without having the drapery. I'm going to show you something that's not there. How's that go? So the no drapery versus the drapery would have the coming off of the elbow and connecting to the knee, basically another piece of clothing, another piece of the drapery. That's what that is. Yeah, that coin is kind of nice. Kind of nice. I like that coin. All right. 1915 Denver minted Barber quarter PCGS MS65. Nice white looking coin. Very attractive. Good luster. Yeah. Not seeing that residue or haze like on some of the other coins. And we get the sticker on that guy. Next up, I've got two 1917 Type 1s, both MS65 full head. Pardon me, the Type 1 and the Type 2, both Philadelphia mints. You can see the full head there. Full head there, and you can kind of see the design changes. You know, everything from, so the beading is actually different. You know, it looks a lot more like Morse code on the Type 1s than on the Type 2s. And there is some difference in the foot area and the dress area, which I always have to look at over and over again next to each other to figure out what it is, because it's always, I don't know why I have such a hard time with that. Pretty coins, MS65, both of them. And both of them stickerless. Stickerless. Oh, it's okay. 1920 MS64. So this coin, this one is one that I really thought would sticker, and it did not. Spoiler alert. I really liked the original look. A lot of coins from the 20s and 30s that were kept in, I don't know, certain climates near cardboard got this kind of tone to it. A lot of the commems from that time period got this look to it. Super fresh skin. I thought that would sticker for sure, because a 64, to me, this coin, a 64, is just kind of a, I don't know, low entry point, because I think the coin is really, really nice. Yeah, like that one. 1930 65 full head. And if you think I'm going to break my run of perfect batting, look at the skin on that thing, perfect batting on SLQs today, you would be wrong, my friends. That's right. Life's about showing up and being consistent. All right. Try not to drop too many things as I go through the rest of these guys here. Ooh, look at that. We got a Barber half and MS65. That's a cool coin. So I can understand on this coin here in particular, God, look at that. I can understand this coin not stickering, and I'll show you in a second here. That's stunning. But no sticker for you. Has a little bit of some like slide marks coming across the face there, just like those fine hairlines that you see. I can see them saying, yeah, we're not going to put a sticker on it because we don't like that one thing. You know, I don't know. It's kind of like breaking up with a girl because she has bad breath. I don't know if that really is a thing. Okay, 45 D Walker and 67. This is one of those coins where it's like, you know, a 7 is, there's big jumps on these coins into the 7 and 8 range depending on the date mint mark combination. And then, you know, a coin that's going to be stickered in that range is going to have a nice jump to it. So this is probably a little bit more of an economical decision, like let's go ahead and see what we can do with this guy, see if it'll sticker. Attractive, I don't just send them in because they've got a high grade to them or a high value jump. I have to like the coin. And we've been surprised. We've sent coins in, no sticker for you. We've sent coins in that, you know, we weren't really confident on, and we thought that they would, didn't stick. We thought they wouldn't sticker, and then they did. All right, so I got an entire roll of, I'm just doing the Knight Rider thing right now, actually, with the label, if you didn't notice. So we got an entire roll of 48 Ds, and they came back a lot of different grades. That's a 66. This one's a 66 FBL. That's stunning. Stunning. Here's another 66 FBL. Here is another 66 FBL, another one with an absolute stunning reverse. This one, the obverse, is crazy cool. Look at that. Iridescence. 65 FBL on this guy. So 65 FBL might be worth more than the 66 planes. Well, between the two coins, they both got cool toning on them. This is just like a happy little group of coins. This one is a 5 FBL. I thought, so this one's got a little bit, has that heavier mark on the cheek. And it can be a little bit of a distraction. So I can understand if that doesn't sticker. And here's another 5 FBL. A little bit of the haze to this guy. And this one is not a Ben Franklin. This guy is a 1878 7/8 MS63 strong reverse. We'll get back to those Franklins. We interrupt our program here for a 7/8 tail feather variety, MS63. Nice toning. Got the sticker. Fun variety. One of the few varieties that I actually look for when I see them. You know, it's easy to spot. Nice tough coin here. All right, so these guys, we start with these 66 FBLs. We got one sticker on that group. So one sticker on those. And then the 66 not FBL did not sticker. And then the 65 FBLs, none of them. So we were, what is that, 1 for 7 on our Franklins, which I thought they would do pretty good. Like, I really liked a number of those Franklins. I thought they were pretty awesome. All right, down to, I think we mostly have dollars. Maybe there's a gold coin kick in here at the end. Here's an 85.0 in 67. And just a stunning coin. This coin, I like that coin. That's a nice one. Did not sticker. Next up is a 19020 in MS66, PCGS MS66. Once again, I don't send all of these guys in, but that one did sticker. I do try to be selective on some of those 66s and 67s. This coin is awesome. MS65 peace dollar. Just a pretty coin. These coins come very, very soft struck in that hairline right above the jawline there. Up into the hair is really soft. Same thing right above, you know, that eagle's wings. Great luster, maybe a little bit of the haze to it, but also not sure, unless they're going to put PVC on there, you know, not sure if it's going to have some type of a PVC problem. Some of them I think do. This one I don't think does. I just think it's a pretty nice looking coin. MS65, no sticker for you, my friend. All right, and sneaky weird coins to send in. I mean, occasionally we send in some Eisenhower dollars. This one's graded MS65. Did not sticker, and then we had something else funny happen, because I had 2 more I sent in that said, do not charge for this coin. We don't accept these. So what happened on these, they're both graded, but they're actually mint errors, and they did not sticker them because they don't do errors. Even though the out of collar, partial out of collar is very subtle on these, they do not, they do not grade them. They do not sticker them because it is an error. I thought maybe they would go ahead and sticker these because it's mostly just a coin, you know, but that's okay. That happens. Last but not least, the coin to go to war for. Look at this orange coin here, right? This PCGS Rattler is graded MS63. Yo. MS63. Once again, touch of the haze. to sticker or not to sticker, I'd like to have a PVC sticker on anything that has PVC on it. This coin, I understand that technically this coin isn't like, you know, a 66 or anything crazy like that. You know, it has some of the bag marks across the body works and stuff. But this coin not stickering is just, to me, maybe the only coin in here I'd really go to war over. It's stunning. Everyone who's looked at it says it's stunning. The technical grade on this is easily a 4. You know, I just don't, unless there's going to be a PVC thing going on here, then go ahead and throw the PVC sticker on it for me. This coin is just stunning. You could set this next to, you know, grade for grade, forget the holder, just dozens and dozens of MS63 coins, and this coin would make them all look stupid. It'd be like me playing against Michael Jordan. All right, guys, appreciate you being here today. Thanks so much. I've been the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.